The city of Varden is quite a mess. Smoke is rising and dust is settling as the earthquake is finally calming down, buildings toppled over, but yet the city is fairly quiet as every single resident is passed out after all laughing together in a chaotic chorus. Though maybe silent isn't quite the word that should be used, as their hair is crackling and buzzing and static as it is now made of electricity, and dice pitter-patter onto the ground of all varying sizes and shapes. As we look over at the heart of Anima, the heart of Mirjik, or the heart of something, this once beautiful pink crystal is now mixed with the dark black and dark red colors. At the base of the crystal, we see, again, more knocked out members of the city of Varden, 2 unconscious dogs and an unconscious bat. And we see our group of heroes entering into a freshly formed doorway at the base of the crystal. We see Grorg, Friendmaker, Eloise Woodbridge, Trujas, Katrina and Raish, the Blades, Leroy, the Baker, Jonathan Bismarck, the Smith, Trouble, the Spirit Slayer, Abil, the antithesis of chaos, and Noble fucking Mincer, all following behind their reluctant but intrepid leader, Rainer Bjornsson, the hero. Inside the heart of Anima, it's difficult to describe what it looks like, because as we will quickly discover, as our heroes quickly discover, they can't look at anything, because they are no longer in their bodies. Now, this is a quick discovery as our heroes look down and realize that they are still themselves. They can still identify who they are, and they can still identify their friends around them, but it's more like they can get the impression of them. That's Rainer, that's Grorg, that's them, but they're not them. It's just their impression. And if you want to visualize it, I guess impressionist paintings might be the best way to visualize this, Pablo Picasso style, but just it's them, but it's not fully them. Or maybe it's the real them. Now, the visual space around you is a nebulous space. It is very pink. In fact, it is pink. That is what you see. Maybe it's like a web, maybe it's like a cotton candy, but it's more viscous, more liquid than that, as you are entering and traversing through this pink space, this pink. But it's not completely pink, as there are patches of black and dark red that seem to be crawling and scratching their way through the pink, as if they're in combat with each other, trying to control this void, ebbing and flowing between each other. But it is easy for you to avoid these darker patches and stay within the pink. Now, like I said, it's going to be difficult for me to describe how you feel, because you can't feel anything. You have no skin, you have no senses, and you don't know where your body went. Maybe it's back at the entrance where you came in, maybe it's gone forever. You're not sure. You just remember you went into the doorway, and now you're here, all together, in this space. What do you do?
Boy, that is uncomfortable.
Katrina is going to try to do something that she does normally when she sandifies, but she's going to try and reform her form.
Right, yeah. Right.
Like solidify into what she views as Katrina.
Yeah. You find that, you have your instinct, because you've done this enough times where you tell your body to do this, but there's no body to tell to do it. You're not formed,
so
not
weird.
Unformed, but you're not a body.
That's going to be a
either.
problem.
You're Katrina, and everyone can see that that's Katrina, but you couldn't describe it. That's Katrina. I know that's Katrina. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Jonathan's looking around. Where's my... I just got a cool new hammer, and now I guess I guess hammers aren't real. How are we supposed to stop this if we can't do anything?
Trouble kind of panics a little bit, and he says, "Oh God, can we even hear each other? Can you hear me?"
No, I hear you, Trouble.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I hear you, Jonathan. And
Okay. All right. Good. I got worried for a sec. So we're still us. We're still here. We're just more goopy than usual.
or more magic.
We're more something. Or do we feel like there is a forward we can go? Or
Yeah.
there is. Okay.
Yeah, so there's again, the space is very nebulous, but you can sense that you can progress, you can traverse, but it's not walking, it's not swimming, it's not gliding. You can go forward, you can go to a place, and you're not sure how long or how far, or even if you are moving, but you can traverse.
Okay.
And to touch on what Jake said, yeah, you definitely don't have your stuff.
We don't
you don't
have
have
things and
your
objects.
clothes, except for you, Rainer. You have two objects.
Oh.
Your ocarina is still there,
Huh.
right where you're hanging on your chest. Though there's no string holding it up, but it is. That's your ocarina. It's there.
Okay.
And you also have Christopher, the pouch on your side.
Okay. Well, that is interesting for several reasons, not the least of which is I'm pretty sure Rainer didn't even have Christopher when they were outside.
Who
So-
had Christopher then?
I think like Abiel.
Oh, then Abil has Christopher.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Then Abiel has
I wasn't
Christopher.
sure if you were having it moved to Rainer to be cryptic and weird.
No, I just thought you had it.
Okay, yeah.
Abil has it.
Abiel has Christopher, right. Yeah, I don't think Rainer uses the ocarina yet, even though he does notice that it's weird that it's still there. I think he's kind of thinking out loud as they move. He was pretty heated when they came in, but now that they've had a minute of this strangeness all around them, he is kind of saying like, okay, so we do still need to actually think and plan and figure out what we're going to do once we get to, I don't know, the center, or if we find more of Murgic himself, if he's...
The heart of the heart?
Maybe something like that. And if we get there, our best bet... I don't know, Quiz, do you think if we... God. Fucking burn it. Fuck. Yeah, we should probably just keep moving.
Stick together, everyone.
Yeah, got it.
I know we've got to progress and do all this, but I do have a very important question to two of our rejoined members.
Oh, yeah.
Katrina and Raish, how did you get back? We kind of you said you were hunting down an assassin, but I do just want to briefly touch on this before we go further. Why are you back? I thought you were going somewhere else.
Yeah, we found it, or it found us. Not fun, but we honestly thought it was coming here, or maybe there was another one. So we just thought we'd swing by and check on you, and yeah, this is what we found.
Yeah, it was actually pretty easy to find you guys once we got to the city. There was a big old spirit fight. We came in on a boat, and then that was pretty cool. And then we saw, I assume it was Murgic, rush over here. So then we were like, oh, well, guess we're doing that too.
We heard what sounded like thunder, but it lasted so long, and
Yeah, it was
wild.
it was like two thunders. It was like a first thunder and then a second one, and
Yeah, and then Murgic got knocked back by a giant pink broom. I think that's what I saw.
Yeah.
That was wild.
That was pretty classic.
And then you guys, I think someone had wings.
Oh, yeah.
I was in sand form. It was hard to keep track.
Honestly, the wings do stand out, even though, a lot of things happened in the last, I don't know, amount of time. But the wings, that was a wild one. Although, the image of you guys awkwardly sailing past, gods fighting in the bay is very, very funny to me. So we have that. I'm glad you're okay, though.
Yeah,
Didn't
me too.
expect to be seeing you here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I honestly thought more of you would be dead by the time we got here, so...
Great.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, sorry about...
Hey, man, jeez, wow. Read the
Oh
room.
my God.
Oh, yeah, don't forget I'm here. I know there's a lot of us here, and it's very easy to forget or, not have a certain one of us talk.
Yeah.
But I am here.
No, I totally
Wow.
get that feeling.
Oh.
That is very relatable.
Also, I don't know you at all, so
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know who you are.
I've never met you. I've only heard people talk about you, but somehow I know exactly who you are just from your whole vibe, I guess. I can't even see your body. I just know your identity, I guess.
I also have not met you before.
Yeah.
Okay, now that that's done.
Cool.
Rainer,
We're moving on. Yeah.
I know we're all kind of in the same boat here, but I did, well, Crystal, I guess. What do we do? We're just kind of floating. And, I was expecting, I had a weapon, I had skills, and now I'm just, I don't know. And what do we do?
Okay. We don't have bodies. We don't have a physical form. That's a problem because it takes away a lot of our advantages and a lot of our assets, but at the same time, that's one less thing that Murgic can harm. He can't change our form into something else with chaos if we don't have a form to change in the first place. Why would he do that unless our forms not being here isn't even him? Maybe that's the crystal. Maybe that's anima itself. I don't have an endpoint here yet, but we're close to figuring out something. Rainer is not some uber intelligent character or something, but I'm still picturing the fucking Sherlock, the equations running past his mind and everything. I'm thinking at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I'm entering my mind palace.
I think Abil steps in and he's like, if I remember correctly, this is the source of all anima? Yes?
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe that's all that can go in?
Oh. I hadn't considered that. As in, we didn't have anything taken away from us, it's just that we're all still back at the entrance. Okay, maybe. Okay, probably.
Speaking of which, where is the entrance? Where is that?
One problem at a time. Let's tackle one problem at a time.
Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I will write it. I will not. I cannot write this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. So we can move. We know we can move. Let's just keep doing that, I guess.
Let's move.
So you guys move then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I got distracted thinking about lore and trying to figure this out for real, and I forgot that I was recording a podcast. But yes.
Yeah, do that later.
Yeah.
Try to solve the mystery on the second listen through. Okay,
Right.
let's make the story first.
Well, yeah, but we also are playing the game, and if I don't figure it out, then this is going to be real boring.
Don't worry, it'll be a lot easier soon.
Okay.
So you progress forward, and it's fairly easy going. I mean, it feels very natural. Just kind of be moving to be going this way.
Sure.
Except for you, Rainer. It does feel more difficult for you. And you only notice that because you were in the front and you kind of find yourself falling to the back of the group.
Okay. And not by choice then. Okay.
Yeah, it's just everyone kind of passes you. But again, physical space is hard to really observe here. You just sense that you were in the front, now you're in the back.
Right. I think enough time has passed that he is genuinely curious. I think Rainer's gonna play... Oh, what's a good one to play in this situation? Oh, yeah. At least Trouble and probably some other characters got 1 point wounds in that fight. Rainer will throw in a mending melody.
Yeah.
And see how that goes.
You don't gotta roll.
Oh,
You don't gotta roll.
delightful. Okay.
Huzzah.
Yeah, you bring the ocarina to your lips, to your mouth, and you play the song, and you do play the song.
Okay.
The music comes out of the ocarina. It's the song that we all come to know and love, and the ocarina that's in your hand,
And?
as you play it, you kind of glance down. It's not in your hand anymore.
Right. Because
It's
there's
now-
not a hand.
Well, no, but it's now next to you, and you recognize, yeah, that's my ocarina, but it's now taller and also has a face and arms and legs and... Oh, wait, no, that's not an ocarina.
That's not an ocarina.
That's...
Of course not. That's actually...
Hello, Rainer.
I mean, at this point...
Hello, son.
Are we just gonna keep having new people show up that I don't know?
I wanted more screen time, honestly. I'm kind of upset.
Hey, is this a dream again? I don't think it can be.
No, this is not a dream. I don't think so. I don't know if I feel anything, but I don't feel restricted like I did before.
Okay, that's good, probably. If Rainer were to try to hug her, would that be kind of a non-starter since he's not really there?
You can try.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you go to hug the impression of your mom.
Right.
And you do have a sense of your mom hugging you.
Okay.
That warm emotional feeling is present.
Are we dead?
Yeah, actually, this is a great question. I have been thinking about it.
I wasn't considering it until just now, but now that you've said it out loud, it does feel like it has more weight.
It is a little concerning that it's just us in the afterlife.
Oh, shit.
So maybe we're not dead. That was my first,
I mean, honest, I've never really thought of the afterlife. There's not really an afterlife in writerism. I don't know. I just kind of thought the story ended, so...
Every story has an epilogue.
Does it?
Or an index.
I get table of no, that's the beginning. Oh, man.
No, I don't think you guys are dead. I am. I know that much. But, I think this is just where I was supposed to go.
Oh, I'm dumb. We even had a whole thing about how it's the anima in the ocarina, and that's how you were able to help me before. And anima is the only thing that can get into the crystal. Okay, it's all coming full circle. It's all coming together. Okay. Well, I guess I should lead with I'm sorry for accidentally bringing you into a corrupt, weird, dangerous crystal land.
Thank you. I appreciate that apology.
Oh my god.
I think
that was good.
Hazel, your mom laughs as well, and she says, "You have nothing to apologize for. I think this is, like I said, I think this is where I was supposed to go. Although I do have lots of questions as well.
Oh yeah.
Is there anyone that you know that might know more?
I mean, nothing's Sorry, hold on. Katrina here. Nothing's stopping us. It doesn't seem like we're on a time crunch. It doesn't seem like there's any reason why we can't just float and chat. Let's figure this out. Let's chat.
Yeah, we're essentially trying to get Mirjik out of here, right? He's kind of corrupted or absorbed or whatever into the crystal. What Quiz did before we entered, I think, took out a lot of that, and it lessened his power or his control or whatever. But part of him is still here. We know that much. And
I mean, he mainly got it out of me, to be honest.
Okay,
at least that's what I can feel. Oh, also, not to interject, but I do want to apologize for killing Quiz. So sorry about that.
I think we're all kind of feeling like that's something that would deal with later, honestly.
Yeah.
Also, Mom, you remember Leroy and Jonathan?
Oh, of course.
Hey.
This isn't weird. Yeah.
No, I've been present for all your adventures, so I'm caught up.
Even when I was asleep?
What?
Yes, you don't sleep when you're dead, so.
Oh.
Wow, that's horrific.
I feel better now, though. This feels great to be here.
So much to look forward to. This is... Oof.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this really changes my whole belief system right now.
Wait, hold on. Time. So we're trying to get Mirjik out.
Yep.
Right? That's the whole thing. And we can figure out life and death, meanings, along the way, I guess, and we can figure out who's to blame later or now. But what I'm saying is, we don't know how any of this works.
Eloise is going to float over to one of those areas of like purple clawing stuff.
Yeah,
and she's just going to try and push it. Like try and move against it.
Sure. I'm going to say that, so the pink, which you have been in,
right,
is kind of like the space you're in, right? It's just the pink. And so it's not something you push against, though I guess it is a presence as well. But it feels right. It feels at home, right? When you get up to this creeping chaos, it does resist. It does resist. It's almost like the viscosity has thickened when you get to it. It's denser, but you can still move through it, but you move through it slower.
So,
but you can't push it.
Okay.
Well, that's all I've got.
What I'm trying to say is, who do we know that knows how the heart of animal works really well?
Fucking no one.
Grog, look, I'll admit that my brain's not working perfectly because this has been a lot. Who are you referring to?
Well, we're in the heart of anima.
Yep.
And according to all the legends we've been talking about,
yep,
who else is supposed to be in here?
The lover.
Oh, okay.
The lover.
Okay.
She's got to be in here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, she did tell me, like, Rainer, come inside.
Play Careless Whisper.
Oh my god. So again, my ocarina is a person now.
Hello.
So.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I guess Rainer turns to Hazel and he's like, "Can you play this song? Can you sing it?"
I can sing. I don't know if that's necessary. I don't think we need to summon the lover with a song. I think she might be here.
Hello, the lover. Can you hear us?
Great. Fuck it. Let's just go for it. So I think Rainer, you say that you're like, "Hello, is anyone here?"
Yes, it's me, Miss the Lover.
This is some BuzzFeed Unsolved shit. Yeah.
The space of the heart is just, again, I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again, but it's just kind of like non-linear, right? So as you call that, you feel like, oh yeah, now actually we're heading over here, or maybe somewhere is coming to here.
Sure, fuck it.
But you get the sense that there is another impression here, another person, and this impression has a lot more weight than you do, as in like more presence than all of you. And if it helps you to make that be a bigger or taller person in your mind, absolutely go for that. But this presence is grand. It is weighty, very similar to how Janus Pentus made you feel. Like there is something important here, but instead of making you feel like I need to fall on my knees and cry, you feel safe. You feel welcomed, and this presence is beautiful. It is wonderful, and you feel for the first time since in a while, you feel peace.
Wow.
And with that,
hey.
Hi.
Hello.
and you hear the presence say,
Hello, Rainer.
What the fuck? Rainer says, hello. Is there another name we should call you, or?
You can call me the lover.
Cool. Got it in one, I guess. I don't know how to react to this. I'm trying to be professional and not like, not like have a huge big reaction to like, oh my god, we have a fourth person. Damn. Trouble picks up on Rainer being flummoxed, and he's like, yeah. So we have questions about like anima and the heart and stuff. Hey guys, what were we gonna ask her? Does anyone remember? What were we gonna ask her about it?
Miss the lover, Jonathan Bismarck. Just real quick. what are we doing? Like, why? We want to help. We want to help.
Yes.
Very much we do.
Thank you.
But
That was it. Yes.
we're not
Okay,
like
that's what we want.
here in the sense that we're used to. So what do we do? What are we doing here?
I think to summarize, we're trying to figure out how to get Mirjik out, and we're having no luck so far.
That is an interesting question you bring forth to me. You guys are the ones who crack the top and the bottom. Am I correct?
Oh. Yeah, I guess we did. It was both. Yeah, it was both the top and the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, we've really made a mess of the place.
We didn't. Yeah, it was Quiz, but yeah.
Well, part of it was definitely me. There's a sword and everything.
I mean, Eloise, you definitely you did a part of that too. Like we did
It's
a
a
cool move.
real team effort.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I also I did not help in any way.
You didn't. You
Wanna be
really
clear?
didn't.
If you're mad about the crystal cracking, did do it. Not
Oh,
me.
boy.
Nobleman's here, by the way.
Okay.
Not mad. I forgive you all.
We were hoping we were doing something good. We did not intend to, whatever we did, I guess. Oh boy, this is going badly.
Rainer, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
Is what you're doing loving? Because I think that'll determine whether what you're doing is good or not. I know you've had a long journey. I can see that you're tired. A lot's going on. I looked through Quiz's experiences. He was a wonderful person. Now he's here with me. So it's okay. Take a breather. Take a breath. You're safe. And just think for a moment. Is what you're doing loving? Because that will determine what is good.
Wow.
I know this question wasn't directed at me, but loving to who? I mean, that's such a big ask. I mean, we're trying to restore normalcy to everything and keep people from having sausage fingers and electricity hair. And is that not loving, to reset, to right the wrongs, to put things back into place? I mean, for every action we take, there's another side to it. It's not as black and white as you can't make everyone happy.
No, unfortunately not. The writer has taught me that very much by putting me in this gem.
Oh boy.
Okay, I know we're on a time crunch, but I do have a lot of questions. About all of that. I don't know if I should go first. Do you guys have those questions too? I mean, I feel like this is a very special opportunity.
I mean, I do, but I'm also, I'm a little rattled by trying to think of the specific question I've been asked.
Okay. then you focus on that.
You take your time. I want to hear what Leroy has to say.
Everyone is like patting Rainer on the head, like, yeah, you think about that, bud. You just
You
do your own
work on
thing.
your question. You go.
Yeah.
Well, how about we all do one? We'll all do one question for the lover.
Everybody gets one.
And that gives Rainer some time.
Oh my god.
From Quiz's memories, I can see that you're not very good at making decisions, are you, Rainer?
Oh,
Well,
we're
God
doing
damn it!
this
If I
again.
knew we were only going to get one question, I wouldn't have wasted mine.
You can ask more than one question.
Well, no, it's not like a genie. I was. Wait, you're not a genie, right? No, that's not my question. Wait, no, don't ask it. Oh, hold on, let me think about it.
Your name?
Oh, I'm a friend maker.
That name suits you.
Aw.
You can ask more than one question. I'm not some scary teacher.
Okay, good to know. We'll put the lover in the good spirit category. Next to Sim.
You know Sim.
Pujas. Oh, yeah, yes, I do. We met with them a while back, and you know Sim?
I know all of them. They're very wonderful people. Even Heinous Pentus.
Okay, yeah, that's my question.
Damn.
About that. So, like, did Hannah's Pantis, like, kill you? And you're cool with that?
Not necessarily cool with it. Let's just say that while I forgive him, because there is forgiveness and love, and that is what I do, that when I am out of here, is he going to hear it from me? Some very pleasant, but stern words.
He got teleported, but we think he's okay. We don't think he's been destroyed or anything.
Wait, you said when? When you get out of here? Does that mean we even need to worry about whatever Mirjik is left in here? I mean, if you're planning on leaving, but if you're not here, does that mean that there's no anima also?
It just depends on when the rider takes me out, unfortunately. Not that he controls me or is some ruler over me. No, we're equals, but I do wait for his move, because it is his story. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for him to take me out. I thought he would take me out sooner than later, but maybe he knows I enjoy helping all the people who pass go to where they need to go, to become one with me, if that makes sense.
Wow. Man, the fumble version of the afterlife had nothing on this. Sorry, the what? Don't worry about it.
I think I might know what's being asked here. We can't destroy Mirjik. We can't kill him. We can't get rid of him, period. So instead of trying to remove Mirjik, why don't we try and find a way to find a place for Mirjik? I mean, we've spent our entire journey so far just trying to get him somewhere else than where we are, or trying to keep him from places. He doesn't have anywhere to go. What if we found somewhere for him to go and just do what he does, you know?
It's an interesting idea. Maybe he's felt out of place the whole time. He did switch sides quite often during the war.
I mean, if we could find a way for Mirjik to be chaotic without being harmful, if we could find a way for Mirjik to be Mirjik without the possession, the controlling, the egomania, if we could just have it be the essence of what Mirjik is supposed to be without that persona behind it. I don't know what that... I'm just spitballing here, guys. I need a drink, and I know that's not really a thing here, but...
I have a more personal question. I know we're asking big questions, but I need to kind of ask mine. So you love everybody then? Is that what you do?
Yes.
What is it that you love about me?
Of course I love you, Abil. Don't think I forgot about you for a moment.
Oh man. I really like that. That's actually really heartwarming.
Okay, so a place that we could put Mirjik that's not here where he's gonna mess up everybody and their stuff. Somewhere like more controlled.
Well, no, not controlled. I don't think that's the answer, because that's exactly against what Mirjik is, and that's what has driven him to do all this, is the control, or the control being out of his control, which is chaos. But I don't know, maybe it's just being in this space with some Mirjik and some not, and all of you here. It feels like less of a power grab and more of a cry for help. It feels like he just wants somewhere to belong, somewhere that he's not feared or hated, or I don't know.
I almost kind of don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, Mirjik revels in all his shit all the time. He seems like really jazzed about it.
Yeah, no, I'm with Trouble on this one.
I don't know if, like, I've only been a human for a little while, so maybe you guys just are thinking through some higher levels of da-da-da that I don't fully get, but he seems real happy, and not in a great way. Like, this is how I've been thinking about it, right? Mirjik just does stuff, and we have to take care of it, and other people have to deal with it, and everyone just has to oh, there goes Mirjik again, ruining everything, let's try to pick up the pieces. And we decided, we're gonna be proactive, we're gonna stop that. He made a decision, we made a decision. Bam, bam. That's how I was thinking about it. So, getting rid of him doesn't need to be this big moral thing. I kind of thought we were just... And then Trouble realizes he's been grandstanding for a little bit, and he gets a little bit more sheepish. But that's just my. That was just my thought.
It's okay. It's okay. You have a voice too.
Oh, thanks.
No, yeah, I'm with Trouble on this. Haven't lost sight of what we're here for. I know that this is counter to kind of what you're all about, but we came here to do a job. We came here to stop Mirjik. Mirjik has caused every major crisis in my life for the last while now, and I don't know that I have it in me to love that in the slightest. or I don't have any room in my heart for Mirjik, and I don't really know how that's possible.
Eloise, Raish here.
I am also in this scene.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever actually spoken before.
Well, I mean, no, we were in the dungeon together, so that was
that's true. Yeah.
we probably talked. Not to like undo what you said, but to like add into this conversation. Trouble, even you said, oh, he does something and then we gotta fix it. But like, he made you a human.
Yeah, I mean,
And if he didn't do that, then like we wouldn't be best friends. So like that was a good thing. I'm not saying the other, like all the things he did are good, cause like, for sure, but like.
yeah, but we chose that. I mean, we took a weird thing that happened and we made something out of it. That wasn't like him being beneficent or doing something kind. That was him. I think it would be funny if I pointed a finger gun at this animal and was like, hey, you have anxiety now. Like, but at the same time, but I guess I didn't really think about it from that perspective either.
Wait, no, hold on. Raish, I think you're onto something. Let's look at what has happened. The big picture moments. Eloise, you blame Mirjik for the hardships of this journey. And true, there's been some. But without putting you in the position that you have been in, I haven't been here the whole time, but I have seen you grow into a phenomenal leader and an amazing,
a bad bitch.
and none of you never would have killed a Truchas. You never would have met the keeper of the gate. You never would have fought in a dungeon. None of that would have happened. None of the good things, as well as the bad.
Rainer is shaking his head at that. He's, well, not his head, I guess, but Rainer is shaking his impressionist essence at that, because I think he says, we can't, I don't know if we can do that again. That's getting way too close to, it's all been worth it for the good of the story and the dramatic beats and all that stuff. I don't know if we can do this again. When Oliver tried to put things that way, I wanted to scream. I wanted to throw him out of the building.
You meant
I don't
Oliver.
know if I can. Yeah. You know what? Yes. And also on that note, I think I have my question, actually. We didn't just meet Oliver. He told us specifically that the writer wanted us to stop Mirjik. Like he broke it all down. He was just very straightforward and told us that or at least that he wanted us to do this. And it was rough. Eloise punched him. And it was very satisfying because
Good action. Punched me.
Yeah, that's true. He was possessing a Beal at the time.
Oh.
Thank you.
I think you might have punched him twice, actually.
What?
I thought she did, if I'm remembering that wrong.
No, that sounds about right.
He got really, I mean, I know you are close, but he got really, really, what is the word I'm looking for? Callous about the pain we were going through didn't matter so much because it served the story, you know? And that was something that we were really frustrated with. And I think it brings me to my question, which is, I thought you were going to tell us that we should do what the writer wants.
You think I'm going to tell you to do what the writer wants?
That is what I thought 20 minutes ago.
Let me, Rainer, may I explain something to you?
Yeah, of course.
You are not controlled by the writer, correct? From what I got from Quiz's memory, something about a heroism. Not quite sure what that is.
Yeah.
That didn't exist in my time with the writer. You see, before I was here, we were equals. I am not controlled by the writer. I do not have, what did Quiz say in his memory, strings, was it?
Wow.
So when I'm with the writer, I am the second half of him. We have been together for as long as I can remember. And When I'm with him, I am the love side of things. I am the compassion, the caring, the hope, the dreams, whatever you can think of with that. So that would make sense why my love is being, and excuse my language, kind of a fucking idiot right now. I love the writer. He is my everything, but I do not excuse when he's being a pile of shit.
I could have put this together 8 episodes ago.
Is this Rainer talking?
That'd be very meta. Yeah, now it is Rainer talking. Rainer says, Heinous Pentis said that when he sealed away the lover, he created a monster. He was speaking literally. It's you. You being gone is the reason. That's...
Take a breath. Take a moment.
Yeah.
Hold your mom's hand, metaphorically. Wonderful woman, by the way.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I've never really thought that I would be much involved in the defeating of spirits. I'm more concerned about what happens after that. Will they be able to leave this heart? Will I?
Unfortunately, if they stay too much longer, no. Hazel, you, on the other hand, will have to stay with me. It's time for you to become a part of the anima.
Wow.
Okay, Ismid Reyna, I really want to hear the end of that sentence because it seemed like you were onto something, and I have been standing here with my metaphorical dick in my hand, and I'm lost. As lost as I think also, the rest of us.
Did you mention a time crunch? Is that what you said?
A little bit, yes. If you spend too much time here, eventually you will become one with the anima.
Oh, I'd like to leave if that's an option.
Who says that?
Katrina.
You need a drink, correct?
Yeah, no, this is a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. And also, I can't really do much of what I normally do. So I don't really feel like I'm contributing. Well, I just don't know what we're doing. I don't know what any of us are doing. But if there's a time crunch, maybe this conversation should be had elsewhere.
Maybe you guys should have it outside?
But can we have a, second attempt?
Before we leave, can we get you out, or is the writer the only one who can do that?
I do not know. Unfortunately, my face and my memories are still forming in here. I'm just starting to get them back. I don't remember much of the process.
Wow. Okay, Jonathan, I promise I'll do my best to answer your question, but I think we do have to leave.
Real quick, just gonna interject. Eloise here. Rainer, you freed Heinous Pentis.
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah, I did.
The writer didn't.
You freed Heinous Pentis? He was locked away? Things are happening. I have a lot to say to that man when I'm out of here.
I'm just saying, you're asking the wrong question. You're not asking what the writer wants or doesn't want. What do you want? Now more than ever, make something happen.
God.
You are capable of that, Rainer. I've seen that through Quiz's mind.
I think as Rainer is thinking,
yeah,
Noble Mincer blurts in and he's like, okay, listen.
Amazing.
I don't know 2/2 about anything. We all know this. You know this. We know this. I know this. But here's how I see things. We got option 1. Run away like little pidgeoties. Which, by the way, sounds like a dumb idea. Let's say it. Option 2. Go find Murgic. And I think he's over there and he just points at the black oozy space. That wasn't hard, guys. I think that's where he is. The other spot. And then do something, which y'all were talking about, finding a nice home for him somewhere else. I don't care where the fuck he goes, just not here, is all I care about. Also, I'm with Katrina. This was fun. Now I'm bored, and I want to do something else. So if we leave, I will just stay out. But if I had my 2 cents, which we all know I have more than that, because I'm rich. Have I mentioned it? I'm rich.
That doesn't matter in the crystal, men, sir.
Madam?
Oh, boy.
I would ask you to please be respectful.
Oh, boy, dude. Whatever you're about to say, just...
No, let him finish it. I say,
we just do something, because we came here. Let's just do it. Because also, if we go back out there, we might have to deal with the weird stuff, you know? The weird stuff? That might still be happening.
I don't know how I didn't see that black spot, but also I don't have eyes, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself there.
Raynor says, yeah, well, you're all right that I do need to choose. We have to get him out. You know what? If it's up to us, if we're the ones who are in this position right now and we're the ones who have the choice, then we have to do what we think is best, and I can't just sit around thinking about it forever. I'm choosing that we're going to get him out, and we're going to stop him. We're going to get rid of his power. We're going to get rid of his... The way Heinous Pentus put it made it sound like we can get rid of his identity and make sure he doesn't come back. That's what I choose.
Hey, man, you know me. Ride or die. I'm with you. Wherever this goes.
Oh, man.
That does have a new context now, doesn't it?
Okay.
It might.
Didn't consider that. Thank you for that.
Just circumstances. It sure could be. Oh, no. Raynor's gonna say to his mom, he's gonna say, God, I had so much more I wanted to ask you if I ever got to see you again. I wanted to tell you what I'm gonna try to do and get your advice on if it's a good idea or not, but I just don't think we have time, and I can't. I have to choose anyway, and I love you more than I know how to say it.
I think that Hazel leans over and gives you another hug and presses upon you, and she says, "You don't need my wisdom. Aww. You've already got it."
He takes a second, but only a second. Okay, here we go. Raynor says, Eloise, you were able to touch it or interact with it or push it or something. What if we all try that? The first thing that came to mind, if we all try to... I know we don't really have bodies right now, but if we all try to focus on this bit of Murgic that's up here, if we just see if anything happens. If it doesn't, we'll know more, and if it does, great.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Fuck it, I guess.
So do we link arms or?
I think we just
don't got him.
Push.
All right, everybody. It's getting close.
Yeah.
And I will say, I think, to add to the urgency, when you hugged your mom, you could tell her impression was...
Stop.
Less.
Please don't. Okay. Shut the fuck up.
There was less of it.
Okay.
And you're noticing a similar thing with everyone else, though not as much as hers. Hers has definitely faded quicker. But for everyone else, it is almost like muted a little bit.
Do you need help?
Was that an option this whole time?
Yes. 100% yes. If you know how to get this process started, yes. Yeah. I should have asked. That should have been the question, actually.
You have a start. I just am capable of pushing as well.
Okay. Let's do this.
Let's go.
And then they do that.
Let's push a dark thing out of a crystal, I guess, with our mind powers.
Okay, so you all lean your impressions against this kind of creeping and crawling, dark red and black essence. And I think it's, Eloise, the way I described it for you is it felt like it was a thicker viscousness to it. And everyone else gets that same feeling. Even the lover, there's a sense that this is thicker. But instead of pushing against it, it's almost like you're slowly getting into it.
Oh boy. Okay, that seems bad. What else do we have? We don't have much.
I think I was kind of picturing it. You all are like, side by side pushing.
Right.
Wait, hold on. If we all press on separate spots, I think we'll all get stuck. But what if we push in like a line, like in a chain in one spot? Maybe that will. I don't know. This is weird space.
So like one of us is in front pushing on the spot, and the rest of us are like conga line behind them. Like,
yes.
If we had shoulders, our hands would be on the shoulders.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, just like that.
You know what? Sure. I mean, I can't say that makes less sense than the other things we've tried. Let's do Abeel's idea. Yeah, like, I am trying anything at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Is Rainer at the front?
Sure.
Gotta
yes.
be.
We'll put Rainer at the front. Yeah, why not?
All right. Rainer's at the front. Puts his hands
Mm-hmm.
on the space, and
His
you
will.
have his will.
Yeah.
And you have Trouble and Grorg and Eloise and Katrina and Raish and Leroy and Noble
And Noble.
and Abiel and Jonathan
Yep.
and Hazel and the lover, all giving this push.
Yeah.
And Jake, is there even one more person giving a push?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah.
There's a little faint outline of a pointy hat above Leroy's head.
No, come on. Oh my god, okay.
And with this combined effort, you all push your presence and your force and your will forward. And Rainer, you had noticed that for you, that this darker, thicker area wasn't actually harder to go through than the pink. It was actually kind of the same, slower trudge than everyone else for you. And so when you give this one final push, everyone pushes against you, and you find yourself pushed into...
Oh, that's bad. Oh, we don't want that.
Oh.
That's not what I
Mirjik.
asked for, actually. If you could take it back, and give me what I
I'm
did
gonna send this
want.
back to the kitchen. This is not what I ordered.
And Rainer, you are in the dark and the red, and it's still the same viscousness. It's not like it's darker, because again, there's not like light here. And it's not that you can't see your friends or hear your friends. You know that they're there, but
Okay.
you are in this space, and I will say that you can also sense the impression, up ahead a little further,
Right.
of Mirjik.
Yeah. I try to get out.
I was really expecting Nathan to just go, no.
There's no way that caught you off guard and you weren't expecting me to try that, right? Like,
It totally did, yeah.
what? Really?
Yeah. I guess you just walk out, yeah.
Jonathan's like, what happened? What happened? What did you do? What?
I went inside the Mirjik and Mirjik was there.
Yes.
Did you get him?
But I just didn't expect that. I didn't think that I thought we were going to push him out. I didn't think I would...
Wasn't that like the whole point?
Me? To end up inside... Okay, well, now that I know I can go back and forth, apparently,
All right, hold on, everybody. Line up again, hold on.
Yeah, this cool moment.
Yeah, okay, I thought I was going to be trapped inside the Mirjik, inside the crystal, like double trapped, okay? I got nervous. I guess I'll go...
Yeah.
I guess I'll go back in.
Time is of the essence.
I get it.
Guys,
Is this
I
what
thought-
it's always like?
Yeah.
100%.
Sure do take your time in moments
surprised.
of high time stress.
I
Yeah.
thought we're pushing him out. Yeah, we know. You thought you were pushing him out of the crystal, but then something slightly different happened and now you're crying about it. Anyway, moving on. Okay, God. And Rainer goes back in.
He just walks in.
What did you want me to do?
We ain't even have to do all that.
What the I thought that's what everyone was making fun of me for.
You did. You walked back in.
You did.
Yes, obviously.
You're back in it.
There's no pleasing you people.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
Rainer, what do you see?
Can I talk to Mirjik?
Yeah, you can approach where Mirjik is.
Approach the
though you get the
bench.
feeling that then you would be further from where your friends are.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how distance works.
It's true. Yeah, if songs are not available to me, then I guess I'll just start talking. And I think the first thing Rainer says is going to be, could you hear all of that, what we were talking about?
What?
Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness. Look who it is. Wow. You found your way in.
Stumbled into it. Look, one thing I've been convinced of recently is that we're on a bit of a schedule, so I'm just going to cut to it. The idea has been raised that maybe you just need a place where you can actually use your power and be who you want to be, free of the writer's strings or free of anything else, and not hurting people. If something like that was available, would you take it, yes or no?
We're just cutting right to it.
Foreplay?
Yeah, the time for playing around kind of stopped when you killed my friend. Please answer the question.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, we're just gonna go to that. Okay, we're just gonna jump. Fine. You wanna? We're cutting the niceties, the formalities. We'll just cut right. We'll cut right to the chase.
We were going to.
This is me cutting to the chase. Let me cut to the chase.
Boy,
I'm
okay.
cutting. This is me cutting to the chase.
And again, the Murgic you see, it really is just like the Murgic symbol. Like, there's no 6 arms. It's just like, that's what you're getting the vibe of.
Sure.
And Murgic says to you,
Yeah, you know what? That does sound pretty nice. A place free from the rider's control and influence. Doesn't that sound nice, Rainer?
Okay. Yeah. No, it absolutely does, but I'm not trying to give you a hypothetical here. I'm not trying to...
Oh, no. I'm not doing that either. You see, Rainer, this whole time, we've been kind of going back and forth, I'm gonna get you, oh, no, don't get me, And then I was like, hey, you wanna join me? And you're like, no, and I was like, you're stupid. And then you came out, you're like, I'm gonna stop you. And I was like, too bad, I win. But really, the truth of the matter is, I think we both have been on the same team the whole time. I think you and I, we really just want the same thing. You see, I heard your little speech. It was very nice, very moving. You just want to go back home, and you want everything to be safe, and you want everybody to be happy. Really, what you want is for the writer to stop fucking with your life. Causing wars, imprisoning your friends, pressuring you to go on adventures when you just want to play games with your friends. I just want to do my thing. And I understand. You know what? I'll be the first to say it. My actions might have been a little bit disruptive to what you wanted. And I can see where there's tension. I can see that. I feel that. I get that vibe right now. But here's my offer. What if we both get to be in a space where the writer doesn't mess with us, huh?
You don't mean South Jersey. I'm so glad there's 3 separate audio tracks.
there's 4 now.
There's 4 now. You know I'm not gonna tell you a yes or no before you explain more.
Here's my pitch. I've been thinking about it because y'all put up a little bit of a fight out there, and I'll be honest with you. Being in charge is hard. And it's not as fun as I wanted it to be, because now, I have burdens to do. So here's what I'm proposing. I know where the writer is.
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah?
Can we hear this on the outside?
Hear what?
Your guys' conversation?
No.
Okay.
You cannot.
Damn.
And I can take you there.
Now?
Now.
What would you want in return?
What would I want? All I need is for you to mess with the writer.
Oh, no.
That would make my day. What do you say?
Rainer is, angry for a minute. He actually says, burn the books. I had a plan. I had things... Yeah. Coming here changed everything. Meeting the lover changed everything. Hearing what you have to say changed everything. It just keeps changing and changing and changing. And I really thought I had a handle on things, but now... If you can take me there now, let's do it. But I want you to listen to me. Because if you try to use this as an excuse to play some kind of trick, or double cross, or hurt any of my friends while we're gone, I know how to make absolutely sure you never have any of your power again. And you lose your identity, you lose your face, and you will never remember who you are. I promise you I have a way to make that happen. So, do we have a deal?
If Mirjik could smile, he would be. And he says,
Rainer, I've never lied to you once. I'm random, I'm chaotic, but I'm not a trickster. I'm not a liar. I've been upfront about my goals. So, if you're good, I'm good.
and you sense, I don't want to say like a handshake, but like the Mirjik symbol like floats right next to you now.
Yeah. Yeah, Rainer does the spiritual, metaphysical equivalent of shaking hands with a businessman.
Okay. I think then back outside the Mirjik blob, you all sense, you can see it, the dark tendrils slinking backwards, receding.
Oh.
Okay, that seems good. I don't love that Rainer is still... Maybe we shouldn't have had him go back in hindsight. That's worrying.
He's got this. He's got this.
I don't feel his presence.
Oh, okay.
The darkness recedes even further, and you can't tell if it's getting farther away or if it's shrinking, but there's now barely any of it left.
Okay, here's the thing. We did what we came to do. We're on a time crunch. Maybe Rainer's already out. I don't even know how we get out. I don't even know how we do that. But maybe we should try and figure that out. Because, I don't think we can really do much more on our end.
Yeah, do we try going back the way we came?
Which is?
That's a great question. Which is back?
You should just be able to turn and find it, but I would go quickly. I can feel your guys' anima seeping in.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Okay.
So if you're telling me if I turn around right now, that
Come on, man. We don't have a lot of time.
He's gone.
Wait, really? And then Katrina's gone.
Trouble tries to be gone.
He's gone.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Gorg looks at Eloise, he's like, are we going?
After you, I guess. Ladies first.
Wait, what?
And then she disappears.
Oh, okay, good, okay. I thought she was pulling her rank on me, I guess. Okay. But we're not sexist in Rillian. That's not a thing. And he's gone.
Incredible. Oh, incredible.
All right, I guess I'm heading out too.
And Leroy's out.
Damn.
Raisha's like, wait, where did Katrina? And he's gone. Yeah, Abil's like, I guess I will be following Reish. And he's out.
No.
And you've got yours gone. Jake, you've got all yours, right? Well. Looks like it's just the two of us. I didn't get to ask my question yet.
Ask it quickly.
Okay. My question is, which is better?
Oh, boy.
Silks
Okay.
or cashmeres?
Why only choose one?
Porque no los dos.
I've been needing to know.
Noblemen, sir, I'm going to say this in the most loving way I can possibly say this to you. Because you are one of the people I love.
Oh, that's good.
You need to get out.
Please leave.
It also makes me so happy that the lover pronounces his name the right way, because at the beginning the joke was nobleman sir, but we've always called it mincer when it should be menser, like how it's written out, you know. And that really, I really like that little added flair. That makes me very happy.
Noble, for the maybe the third time in his life, has been told what to do by someone else, and he goes, well,
oh my god,
I can tell when I'm not wanted. Well, actually, I can't. That's a lot of people. They tell me to go, and then I don't go.
Menser, if you stay much longer, you will not be Menser anymore. You'll be the anima.
Okay, new question. Are there silks and cashmeres in the heart of anima?
No.
All right, well, it's fun while it lasted. Bye!
Yep.
And Noble's gone.
Yep.
And then Hazel says to the lover,
oh man,
will I see him again?
Maybe one day. It's time. Are you ready?
I think she looks to where Rainer was, and nods and smiles proudly. I am.
You are a good mom, Hazel, and he's a good kid.
Oh, no.
Back outside the heart of Anima, all of our heroes find themselves in their bodies in the same spots that they were entering into the crystal, but now walking away. And the sky above you is blue. And there's no dice falling anymore. Except Raynor's body is still standing there.
Oh.
Motionless.
Okay.
Yeah, Jonathan slaps him in the face. Just like...
The body moves with the force of the slap, but it doesn't respond.
Ah, damn it.
Hello? So you're... No, that's not... Okay, if he's not in there and he's not here, where else could he be? That doesn't make sense.
Well, now, hold on. Mirjik's not here either. So wherever Mirjik is, so is Raynor. And so he's not gone, he's just not here.
Raynor, you are standing in an office space. There's a couch, a little coffee table, couple doors, a little motivational poster saying, "Hang in there."
Alright, Raynor has very little frame of reference for most of these things, so this is wild. Yeah.
A door opens, and you see an older man wearing a suit, and he's got a clipboard with a pen, and he looks up at you and he says, "Ah, Raynor, what are you doing here? How'd you get in here?"
Raynor doesn't answer the question, "How did you get here?" Raynor takes a second to take in his surroundings, which are new and foreign to him, but when he sees Oliver and recognizes him, he straightens up and he says, "I need to speak to the writer."
And Oliver kind of pauses, and he looks down at his clipboard, flips over a page.
Oh. Well, that's good. He's been expecting you.
Hey there, Questies. Thank you so much for listening to episode 46 of Season 3, the third part of our 5-part finale. So that means in 2 weeks on December 30th, right before the new year, we're going to get part 4, which, in my opinion, is the most climactic one. So get excited for that one. And it's going to be almost 2 years since we launched Season 3 that we're going to be almost wrapping it up. So our longest season yet. That's super exciting. So I hope you're excited as much as we are, because we're very excited. I've said excited a lot at this point. As part of all of that, right now, if you go to our website, kqpodcast.com, and go to the merch store, all of our stickers are now 50% off what they used to be. They're now only $2 a sticker. Part of that's because of the holiday season. Part of that's because we're wrapping up this season, and so we want to celebrate that and kind of clear house, get rid of some of the stickers we got left. So right now, you can buy stickers for only $2, so buy a whole bunch of them while they're at this very reasonable price. So get on over there, kqpodcast.com. While you're over there, you can click on that Patreon button too, where you can give us some support in return for more stuff. You get access to our Discord community, which we've been having. There's been a lot of fun fan theories over there, been a lot of memes, a lot of discussions, a lot of good fan art. It's great stuff. Head on over there. You can get bonus content episodes, like extra 3 lines, extra night times, extra one-shots where we explore and build more of the world and more of the characters that we had to skip over. Check those out. And of course, the higher tier, you just get stickers every other month. This time we sent our better tier patrons some Quizmas stickers. That's right, some Quizmas stickers. Limited only to the better tier patrons. Who I gotta thank? I gotta thank our better tier patrons. Lowell, long may he reign, Mike, and those dang high elves again. Thank you for your incredible support. Join them at kqpodcast.com. Click on that Patreon button. I got to give a big shout out to the incredible Lauren Grace, who portrayed the lover today in today's episode, and one line back in the episode prior. Thanks so much for staying up late to record with us, and for putting up with all the shenanigans that I put you through. So thank you very much. And a bonus shout out, instead of a gold star, I'm going to wish a happy birthday to Elijah, who is for sure our number one fan out of the United States, and might even be just our number one fan in general. I mean, you definitely take the cake for fan art, for questions submitted in, and for just general enthusiasm for the show. So happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a great day over in Australia. For everyone else, we're so grateful that you're here. So grateful that you're part of this community as we are wrapping up the show. Again, I'm going to save that sentiment, cheesy stuff for that nighttime at the end, which of course you can still send in questions to. We're getting even closer to that recording of the nighttime for your Q&A. So send those questions in on our Instagram, on our Facebook, in that Discord, if you're one of those people, or to our email, nights.quest10@gmail.com. Send in those good, juicy questions, and we will answer them to the best of our ability. We're going to try to do as many as we can, which might mean multiple episodes if we get lots of questions, which is good because that means more bonus content for you once the season is over. So if you want more episodes, you got to send in more questions. Okay, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you. We love you so much. 2 episodes left in the season. Hope you enjoy it. May your place in his story be long.
I just want to lay out the scene here a little bit. Jamie had his face in his hands. Nathan is doing like an evil villain, like finger tap thing. And Jake is halfway leaning off his chair. You're welcome.
I was just contemplating the idea that, like, if the devil approached me and asked me, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to punch God. Just I bring you there one-on-one, mano-a-mano, like, you do whatever. I don't know why I wouldn't take that. Besides the fact that it's actually the devil. That is a very enticing offer.